everyone, welcome back. I hope everyone had a safe and happy Halloween last night. I shared a throwback pictures on my community tab last night. I left it up just for a few hours for Halloween, and then I took it down because it doesn't have anything to do with the channel. But just so that you know a little bit about me, a little bit better, or a little bit more. So hope everyone is doing well this Tuesday morning. It's cold, a little bit chilly, but the sun is coming up. We're not here for the weather report, so let's see what we got today. California, we're making a lot of headlines, it seems like lately, right? So Riverside County, and this is a county inside Southern California, for those that don't live in California, news that there are not enough judges. So let's just pull up that article. It's called Judge Shortages Force Riverside County Courts to Dismiss Hundreds of Cases. So instead of keeping a person in jail, they're just getting dismissed, I guess. Let's just see what it says. All Richard Lilia wants to see his day in court. Unfortunately, because of a shortages of judges, he might not get it. It was dismissed, and it's really quite sad. 3 years ago, an alleged DUI driver ran Lilia over in Riverside County, leaving him with severe post-traumatic stress disorder. My head and helmet impacted the windshield, and I lost consciousness. He said, when I woke up, I was being dragged underneath a car at a high rate of speed. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Lilia's case against the driver who allegedly ran him over was one of over 200 misdemeanors and felony cases, including many domestic violence cases, dismissed by the Riverside County Superior Court over the past week. The public, depending on all of us for public safety, we're failing them, said Riverside District Attorney Mike Hestrin. Then it goes on to say, so basically right now we are just experiencing, I guess probably since the pandemic occurred. I think it's predominantly all over California. Judges are choosing to simply do mass dismissals or blanket dismissals and say, we don't have the courtroom, said Hestrin, so we're going to dismiss all these cases. We know that all across the United States that crime is prevalent, on the rise. That's one of the voters' main concerns, is the crime that we have going on. And that they were talking about right now is that there, I will include a short clip of that. We have shortages of police officers all across, the United States. They don't want to go into law enforcement. I think they said Los Angeles County, since the has lost 650 of their police officers, probably from mandates or just choosing to opt out because of the defund the police movement, which I think is a load of, you know what I mean. We saw right now that the Dow is down. I don't know how if it's going to rally back by the end of the day. It's fairly early here. It was up, I think, of 140s and when I left earlier, so I don't know what it currently is. I saw gold and silver was up. Silver was up about 56 cents. And my next video, we are going to go in to do some more of the prepping and stuff of that nature. We will go into a prepping video. It's just with the school training, and work. It's been really hectic, but I'm trying to stay on schedule. I'm gonna stick to saying 75 basis points. I think that's where they're gonna be at, and I guess we'll find out in just shortly, right? We have former President Obama is campaigning for Nevada Democrats. I guess they've had to bring out the former president and to help persuade the sheeple into voting. If the far left was doing something to help our economy, to help the people, I would say, what, more power to them. But we have seen under this current administration the fall of the people, the fall of our country, and as true patriots, it is hurtful to see the neglect that is being, that is happening here, that I thought was so hypocritical that the person that attacked Pelosi wasn't illegal. They called him, right? Okay. I don't know how much of this is, true, and I think there's a lot of cover-up going on. We may never know the truth of it. I understand, it's, probably he's supposed to appear in court today, but how is it that everybody that's coming across the border, they're not illegals, it's like we have double standards, and I don't wish bad things to happen to anybody. I don't. If you are Democrat or, Republic, or you're independent, or you just don't believe in either side, I don't think bad things should happen to people. But unfortunately, they do. And that's why we need desperately law enforcement. And they're the ones that decided to, do the defund the police. And but who do they call when shit hits the fan? They call the police. Now we know that Nancy Pelosi, she has Capitol security, but there were, regular law enforcement on the scene, as well as their special team that they have assigned to that. So we also have gas nearly $6 a gallon in Nevada. I know a lot of people that have, have friends and family that had moved to Nevada to escape the high prices of California. Well, and the taxes, they don't have such radical, crazy taxes that we do here, in California. But and now their gas is nearing $6 a gallon. And the thing, there's been a lot of people saying about the diesel shortages. Here's the thing. Okay, we're less than 2 weeks away from our inventory being wiped out, supposedly. Okay, in my opinion, this is all being done by design to push their climate agenda. Okay, but anyway, we won't go into that. But the thing is, it's like a lot of my subscribers were saying, your cars, the trucks that bring regular octane fuel to the pump is run off of diesel. So the trucks that have to bring our food to the store, water, our supplies, is by diesel. Railroads, diesel, military, diesel, farmers, farm equipment, diesel. This could be catastrophic if it continues, right? It's not something that's it's doom and gloom, or a conspiracy theory. We're sitting here all with tinfoil hats on because we know better. Brandon gets on there and he just keeps blaming the war and blaming other people for this problem, when we're sitting on a gold mine of oil right here. The cost of fueling heating oil all across the United States has gone up 60%. And people that live in cold climates where it snows, I read an article, and it said that this man turns on the heat for his kids about 40 minutes before they go to bed, and then he puts a lot of blankets on them, and then he has to shut the heat off, and that's how they have to do it, because the price is going through the roof. So a lot to think about. I wonder, for all these people that said that people that were prepping and trying to have some insurance, life insurance for themselves and their families, and when they go to the stores today, I wonder if they think all these preppers are crazy now, hoarders, or conspiracies, or doom and gloom. I have a ton of the canned meats, like I showed. They were bought at normal prices, and now they're $6, $7, up to, depending on the size, can be up to $50 a can for certain brands. And it's just crazy. So I'm gonna leave it there. I promise my next video we'll talk on prepping and ways to cut and budget, if this is for you. Some of the stuff is repetitive, but remember, I do have new subscribers, and I do, some people are just now waking up to the problem, and so we have to, kind of recap during videos, on some things, because The reason I asked, and I never asked for the thumbs up, is because when I talk about controversy on this channel, if we get comments or if we get the thumbs up, then YouTube has no choice but to continue to push it. And my whole reason that I get on here yammering is not because I have nothing better to do. Believe me, I'm so busy. I wish there was more hours in the day. But it's to try to help people that are just now maybe seeing the light, that nobody's coming to save you. So I'm at 12 minutes. I'm going to end it here. I wish all of you a great Tuesday and week ahead, and I will try to maybe get out another video in between now and then. But I saw 30% of people really quickly will be canceling their, 37% actually will be canceling their Thanksgiving. They can't afford it. We have a lot of family that's coming in. We're still doing our Thanksgiving, but it's sad to think that for a lot of people, Thanksgiving will be canceled. So just continue to prepping, do what you can, and until next time, God bless everyone and take care.
Because the elected officials and the progressive left media absolutely turn their back on these servants in uniform for us, is that it's also pulling away from these very dangerous blue-led cities into these smaller departments. So it's making the battle against these criminals on the streets even harder, as these smaller departments are sort of luring away the big city officers, but totally understandable.
Why, if you're a cop, why wouldn't you want to go work in a suburb? Why do you want to be
So look how cute. Aren't they cute?